Teach your children well, their father's help.
My teachers were of such high quality, foremost, Mary Dunn, Ramanan Patel, Victor Van Coten, while he was still in the Iyengar fold, and I was sort of interested in yoga, but it was just sort of like I walked into the room, of yoga, being led by my sister, by the earlobe essentially, and then when I first took my first classes from Ramanan and Mary, it was like not only had I walked into the room, but someone had turned on the light switch, and they were influential to the point that I decided I wanted to make it my career, teaching yoga, because I had been sort of went from sort of job to job, and was never really on a real career path. Really didn't know what I wanted to do. My father used to, he has joked, or he did joke at one time to India Supra, who was the owner of the Feather Pipe Ranch, that my father told me, and he says, yeah, until George found yoga, he was on the highway with no place to go.
Go on the edge of it, huh?
And so when I went back to Dallas after those first experiences with Ramanan and Victor Van Coten, and then later on with Mary, but specifically my first trained workshop, with really highly trained, skilled teachers, I went back to Dallas, where I was sort of teaching only because my teacher had disappeared into the hills of Arkansas for reasons I won't go into right now.
Yes. I knew some of those people.
But anyway, I decided that I wanted to teach full time, and realized that even though I'd been teaching for about 6 months, was all I realized. I wasn't really teaching at all. It was just sort of like follow the leader, and so they sort of showed me how much sort of depth there was to teaching yoga, and it was much more than just sort of calisthenics. That particularly the technical aspects of the Iyengar method sort of appeals to me, because even though I'm not, I would hardly call myself a scientist, but in school I always preferred science, not math so much, but science as opposed to literature, the liberal arts.
So that's why Mary Dunn was such a great teacher.
Yeah,
because Mary was an English teacher.
Yeah, and so so people like Ramanan, I guess, was really my sort of my technical inspiration.
The engineer.
Yeah, the engineer, and Mary was sort of more of my emotional
mother.
Yeah, the
mother and the father.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware of that relationship.
But Mary. So Mary, better than anyone else, she sort of taught sort of all the best things in all the best ways, more efficiently.
Teach your children well, their father's help did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams.